Nice, another sweet fish. Do you guys think that's reasonable for me to say? Flow state is a thing for fishing, for fly fishing. Good morning and welcome back, fisher folk. We are on the Deschutes. Before I get too far, I'm a fishing guide on this river through Oregon River Experiences. So if what you see in this video looks like fun, my email is in the description. Hit me up. Anyway, it is May 8th. And for once, you guys are gonna see me do some dry fly fishing. That's the goal for the day. We're gonna work hard, see if we can find a dry fly fish or two. The river looks up to me a good amount from when I was out, and I have a lot to say about the ecology of the river and what's going on right now, but let's not make this intro too long and we can talk while we fish. Yeah guys, we just had a big fish move on our fly there. Oh, and he did it again. Oh man, dude. But they're not staying stuck. Oh, yeah. Dude. Yeah, baby! Oh, on the big bug! On the big bug! Hell yes! Okay, the salmon flies I've been hearing, and I've been seeing a few. Last 2 times I was out, I saw at least one. Wow, this guy smoked it. There we go. Now he's all tangled up. Wow, that was sick. We could have some dry fly fishing today. I mean, if they're down for the big bug, I'm gonna take the caddis off. Oh my gosh, guys. Woo, number 1. We've already got a dry fly fish. God damn, dude. I am not an accomplished dry fly fisherman, let me tell you that much. And people love to talk about dry fly fishing on the Deschutes. We're gonna get multiple, but it's really not the best dry fly river out there. Okay, I know you guys just saw me say I'm gonna dry fly and even successfully catch a dry fly fish, but I'm gonna mix it up today. So where I'm headed, if I can get there, is not good dry fly water. I'm definitely gonna work good dry fly water much more than I normally would, but it's hard to put the Euro setup down, to be frank. Well, the spot I really want to get to, the river is just too high. That doesn't happen very often, but we're not getting there. So we're gonna go ahead and put the Euro setup through this water that we already dry fly fished, just to see what happens. And that's what I expected to happen. Woo! Woo! Can't really deny that the Euro setup works better than the dry fly. If you want to dry fly, more power to you. But you will definitely catch fewer trout. And I mean, we're gonna dry fly today, because it is admittedly pretty sick. Dang. Maybe I'll keep a fish counter on this video. I did that a few videos ago. Guys, let me know if you like that. Because what I've discovered is I don't really like keeping count while I'm out here, because I don't know, it's because if I have a number in my head, then if it's going slower than it did last time, it's just too quantifiable. I'm not just like enjoying the fishing for its own sake. But if I can count them up afterward, it really doesn't subtract for me. Oh yeah. Dude, they're stacked up heavy. No wonder I got 3 takes on the dry. Woo! Baby boy. Oh boy, we might be in for a good day. We might just be in for a good day. We'll have to see what happens. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. If I'm gonna dry fly fish, maybe I shouldn't bother. Damn, these fish are pretty. I shouldn't bother with the counter because numbers is obviously not my priority. On the other hand, I'm not dry fly fishing right now, so. There we go. Well, we certainly didn't get that one on the dry. We fished where he was pretty well. Hopefully that one wasn't just a fluky fish, but you're always gonna have to work harder for your dry fly fish. Whoop. This is the best this is fished in the last, what's our problem here? 3 times we've been out, so that bodes well. It's the earliest in the morning I've hit this in the last several times, but hopefully we're gonna find some spots with even bigger numbers, but I wanted to show you guys why the Deschutes is a famous dry fly river. It's for those of you who don't know. I'm not sure I see any salmon flies yet, but these bugs right here. There we go. It's a big one. It's a big golden stone. Look at that. Yum yum if you're a fish. So you can come out here and throw big flies, and there's a bunch of golden stones out. They crawl out and they leave their husks on the grass or whatever and split out of them. Yeah, hopefully we'll see some of the big bugs too. These are big, obviously, but there's 2 kinds of big stone flies on this river. That's one of the 2. Several more up here. The other are the salmon flies, which are even bigger, which I've seen, but I haven't spotted any so far today. But we'll stop and look when we do. Oh, full grown, am I still growing full grown? There we go. Okay, so the dry fly did not deliver this fish, but he was there. It's a good one. Feels strong. I lost a really, oh boy. He's taking some line. I lost a really good fish in this spot a few days ago. 5 days ago. Oh, this is a much smaller fish than that though. Nice. Yeah, baby. I just couldn't resist the temptation to come back through with the leech because I know it's been fishing so well. Yeah, that's a really solid. That's a porker. That is a porker. Yeah, man. I love dry fly fishing. I mean, okay, I was about to say I love dry fly fishing as much as the next guy. But that's not true, because people will fish it to the exclusion of all else. And even today, it's probably even going to be fishing relatively well as Deschutes dry fly fishing goes. And I'm still, look at me, it's like, I just can't, you know, you just catch the fewest fish dry flying. for the most part. Obviously, if they're on a bite, you can do better dry fly fishing sometimes, but generally, it's not going to be the ticket. At least not to numbers. Oh, I'm falling over, but here's one of the big bugs, guys. That's what we're really here for. Trying to get away from me. Let's see if I can't catch him. There we go. Big bug. See, that's what they look like on the bottom. So that's the fish perspective. This one's really not even that big. So yeah, that's what people get hyped about. You get the fish flies that size. Okay, we're back on the dry fly. We're gonna work our way up through what I consider to be good dry fly water on the Deschutes. Big, medium depth, kind of lots of deep holes, but lots of big rocks. So big, slowish speed boulder garden. I think that's great for Deschutes dry fly fishing. There's some rising fish above me here. Oh, a bunch of them. There we go. Oh yeah. That's a good one. Really nice dry fly fish. Oh, come here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah, they were just sitting there feasting. I was like, oh yeah, what a stunner. This is another one of those super colorful Deschutes fish. I'm gonna get out the camera for this bad boy. That one took the caddis. I mean, two big fish. I think we have to call this excellent dry fly fishing, in my opinion, for the Deschutes. Obviously, it can be better. I mean, we're still only getting started. Get unhooked. What are we doing? Let me turn off the camera. I can still hear them rising up above me. Perfection. So gentle. This is how you hold him. I'm not even, he's just in my hands. I'm not even really holding his weight. What a treat. Wow. What a special fish. I think we're gonna get some more up here too. Okay, it's go time now, buddy. I've got this guy hypnotized. Here, he'll go if I let him. Nice. See if this fish wants to come back. I just pulled a decent one over to the, there we go, over to the salmon fly. Came back for it. I don't know how we're gonna land this fish. See if I can get down here. Yeah, it's not a very big trout, but we take it. I might be able to do this all midair. Sorry, fish. There we go. Nice. That worked out. Oh. I'd be willing to bet that was the same fish that I saw come and try and grab it. Well, team, do we dare give this bad boy a taste? We at least open it, I think. Still seems carbonated to me. Still tastes like a cheap light beer. Red-winged blackbird hanging out right in front of us. Cool. Cheers, comrades. Whew. Or it looks like we can find one where the dry fly failed. Nice. What a fun day so far. It's been relatively low key for me. Been moving a lot slower than usual because I'm fishing a lot of water twice, and dry flying is a little slower, and just haven't been quite on the move, so the legs aren't hurting like they might. Ah, it's a stunner. Another beautiful fish. We're not giving up on the dry fly though, but this is a spot where I can like readily fish it one way, and it's such a short spot I can just turn around and immediately give it a different look. Come on, man. Is the dry fly fishing over? Is she over? Probably. I mean, depends how determined I want to be, I guess. Well, guys, I've definitely got fish rising above me. Don't really know what they're rising to. Almost looks like there might be some mayflies showing out. There we go. I guess the dry fly fishing wasn't over for the day. I just gotta hunt for water like this. That's sick. Small fish though. Another one just rose. Nice, dude. I wonder if the bite is just like on. There we go. Sick. And as dry fly fishing goes, we're having a banger day right now. In my opinion. There we go. 2 in a row. That one's bigger. A lot bigger. And or foul hooked. Whoa. Wow, that is sick. Dudes, I was just bemoaning the dry fly fishing, and now I just had to find some dry flyable fish. It would appear that they're sitting up along this shade line, at least eating my caddis, if not munching caddis in general. Oh yeah, baby. I want to see some bigger ones. But I came out here with the goal to dry fly fish today and not just put up numbers. I'm just trying, if I am not one to keep doing something if I'm not catching any fish, which is the main reason I don't dry fly fish that much, is because I've said it time and time again this video. Obviously, nymphing is way more effective. But I've been putting out a lot of videos that are just high fish numbers, and I get bored doing the same thing over and over again. You guys would not believe how tempted I am to just switch to the Euro rig and start covering as much water as I can and really putting up numbers, because I always have that kind of urge, but those dry fly eats are pretty fucking sick too, so. Oh, that's one of the fun parts of dry fly fishing, is getting fancy with the casts and hammering them up underneath this brush and stuff. It's a good engaging challenge, like really not the easiest to sidearm up under this thing. If you guys have been following along, you know I was stressed out a video or two ago because I had to move, find a house. So good news, we got ourselves a house. We're moving in less than a week, so I'm excited. That's probably the major life happening that's happened. There we go. It's a good fish. Oh, really a pretty nice fish. Must have taken the that caddis while it was underwater, I guess, or I just didn't see it. Come here. Nice. Sick. I think the caddis had drowned, and I think it ate it subsurface. Fat fish. Well, I guess that's a dry fly fish. Nice. Nice. We're off. Come on. There we go. Woo! Sorry if I feel like I've been kind of quiet today, guys. Not really talking too much on camera, so my apologies if I haven't been, this fish is working me. Haven't been keeping it interesting. Never sure how much to talk, but I feel like I've been really spacey today, like just not even thinking much, just in my head. You know, for me, I actually when I'm fishing, I spend a lot of time empty-headed. I don't know if this is just self-important bullshit, but I do kind of feel like I get into a flow state when I'm fishing. When I'm like really, especially if I'm like really having to think about what I'm doing and just really be engaged with the river, I'm like not even thinking, I'm just kind of feeling out the water and the time just goes by. I mean, I have no idea how. Nice, another sweet fish. Do you guys think that's reasonable for me to say? Flow state is a thing for fishing, for fly fishing? I don't know. Two in a row here? What do we think? No, I think that wasn't far enough out in the current. Let me wipe the water off the lens. Okay guys, we're really starting to run out of day, unfortunately, but still haven't given up on the dry fly here. This is a spot that I found last time I was out. I caught some really nice fish. Nymphing, so hopefully we can find one on the dry. We'll come back through with the nymph if we don't. But it's like, it's running a good amount higher than last time. But up in underneath the tree is perfect dry fly opportunity. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Let me go put in a bow and arrow cast up there. I'm gonna keep rolling with the bow and arrow cast here. And there we go. Oh, he came and took the big bug too. That was pretty sick. Oh man, dry fly fishing is pretty fun. I'll admit it, I'll admit it. As little of it as I do, it's a good time. That was pretty sick. So this is how it's done, guys. I'm putting my flies like 2 inches off the bank here. I don't know if you guys can see that, and I just spooked one out from underneath my toes. Hopefully we'll be able to come back and get that one on the pass with the with the nymphs, because that was a big one that I spooked. Weirdly big. Almost makes me feel like it might have been a whitefish or something, not a trout. Especially the way it moved off, which was like pretty slowly. That's pretty nice right there. What's really nice is going to be right up hard on this tree up here though. And this is about the pace I move. I really never stop walking unless I have a reason to think that there's a spot I should really take my time with and target. Oh, come on, man. Can't cast more perfect than that. Like I said earlier, one of my favorite things about dry fly fishing is how much it challenges you to cast well. Oh, yeah. I don't know about well. I remember some fly fishing professionals once telling me how bad my cast looked, but you know what? I really don't give a fuck how it looks because I just tuck those flies up in there under a tree. Come on, man. That's prime. Nothing. There we go. Oh. Oh! That was pretty sick. Came and ate the big bug. Wow. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Yeah. Oh. Someone ate it. Someone small though. Oh! Somebody bigger ate it that time. Fuck. Fuck! There we go. Dude, they're loving up on the... Oh, free. That's fine. They're loving the big bug right now, but it's big. They're having a hard time getting hooked. It's like 3 that we've lost. Well, folks, yeah, it's time for me to call it a day. It's about 5. I've been fishing since 7, so I guess that's 10 hours. That's pretty good. Yeah, really fun day. Really enjoyed the dry fly fishing. Not something I do too often. It's really easy to just, I mean, I kind of know this river really well, and it's always tempting to just come down here and just like do my routine and just max out on fish, max out on miles fished. But today we moved a little slower, worked the dry fly, and we got rewarded for it here and there. So pretty cool. There'll probably be a count somewhere of how many fish I caught. I'll be pretty curious because it didn't feel like a ton, but it was steady over the course of 10 hours. I'll be curious what it totaled up to today. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Reminder, I'm a fishing guide on this river, so book a trip. Otherwise, do me a favor, like, comment, and especially subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next video.